With us now, Jennifer Freeman, an attorney representing dozens of Epstein victims. What was your reaction when you saw this release today?
I have a little bit of a ho-hum. I've certainly seen a bunch of Epstein documents, but this was not particularly informative. Yeah. The one thing that really was informative to me, because this is some of the issues that I've been focused on, and what I consider one of the missing links of the Epstein case, is references to what we call CSAM, child sex abuse material, which used to be called child pornography. And there was a number of references of that. And that, had the government done their job and focused on that, I think would have completely changed the complexion of the Epstein investigation and indictment.
For all the awful things Jeffrey Epstein did, there's been this, I don't want to call it a conspiracy theory, but this idea that he was being protected by the FBI or by parts of the government. And therefore, that's why this sort of kabuki dance of putting out some documents and then now Bondi's going to review more documents is being done. Have you ever seen any evidence of that?
Well, you've got to wonder, how did the U.S. Attorney's Office in Miami get it so wrong and overlook such important things like the CSAM? You've got to wonder, did someone at the Department of Justice say something to him? So you've got to wonder about that. I don't think I've seen any clear evidence, but there's so much they haven't turned over. This is laughable if this is considered the Epstein files.
Okay. What would convince you that we've seen everything? And given that Ghislaine Maxwell's appeal is ongoing, are we going to get everything?
Well, I think if anyone can get it, it's Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, because they're both motivated.
Well, you say if anyone can get it, shouldn't they already have it?
Absolutely. But they don't, and they know they don't, and they're pushing. I mean, an 8 a.m. turnaround is a very fast, aggressive turnaround, as is appropriate. But look, I don't give up either. So we're going to get to the bottom of this one way or another. I called for an investigation of what the FBI did and didn't do in May of 2023, and I still don't have answers, but I will get them.
Well, and on behalf of your clients, right? Maria Farmer, among others, who Jeffrey Epstein did such awful things to. I'm wondering how they're doing through all of this. What are they thinking?
It's a very tough time, especially when these issues keep coming up and coming up and coming up, and you relive this as part of your life. So it's very difficult for all of them, including Maria, and also people talk about her in ways that are really inappropriate. And many others.
Is there going to be something that comes out about her, or do you believe there's evidence that'll come out about what was done to her and other young women that takes it beyond Jeffrey Epstein? That there is finally that smoking gun, real link that says Jeffrey Epstein used these women and trafficked these women to other powerful men, and we finally get that evidence?
I certainly hope so, and I believe we will. It is shocking to me and disturbing that the only person that has been truly indicted and gone to trial over this is a woman.
So you believe that evidence should exist?
I do believe it will, and certainly we have not seen a thumbnail. We've seen a thumbnail of the amount of evidence that has to exist.
No, I hear you there, but I guess what I'm trying to say, you have reasons to believe, and if you can elaborate, great, that in the FBI files there is this link that everyone says or wonders if exists beyond Epstein and Maxwell to other men that Jeffrey Epstein used young women to ensnare or honey trap.
I believe we will find it, yes.
Okay. Fascinating. Jennifer,
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the question. I mean, if it exists, we hope it's there. Jennifer, I know there's a lot of young women who are really hurt, who are really counting on you. We appreciate you being here and talking about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.